Hello everyone. Now we're going to be working more on this work example in this lesson using functions and groups. But first, let's customize it to take our file first. I call it working example 2. So we copy all this. So we have our working example class. So we want to get to the functions. So the first thing we want to have is start with details, then side details, then side. We're going to use there too, but we're going to use data for it. So we're going to put this now. Going to put the title here. Alright, so we have that. Going to put another div here called this name info. No, this inside the name info. Alright, so then we are going to place the name info here to display. Name info color function to be here. Then what we want to send is the name, which is variable is already here, and the age. Then we want to pass the parameter also here. Sorry, just the name, not the age. Alright, so we can put the name here. Alright, so the error is gone. Do the same for the age. Alright, then we send this also inside. Alright, then send inside. Then we'll give a space. Then we can put our age info here. Alright, and we want to put our age integer because we used it also here. Then we can also send it to the age, and we have the age integer. Alright, so we're done with that. Then we always note, we told you that whenever your declaration is done, whenever you call a function, the function must be on top of the call. So we're going to take all this on top of the call. Place this here, and also place here, so that Python will read the code before we call on it. So, right, so done that. So what we want to do is to put a display here, function for display results. So we're going to still call the name, and we're going to call Take this up, then pass it there. So we are set. So we can run our test. This is only using only function without a loop. So we have not used a loop yet. So say Python. Okay. So, it's not running because we have not called start vote. So put start vote function. So let's run. Alright, see. Now we can see. Alright, type is attempts and 30. Let's see our code is running perfect. But there is little bug for comment and press enter. Enter will have an error because the empty cannot be run on uh, this very function, so it's giving us an error both on the calculations and everything. So we can simply use a try and catch block for the integer here. We can say if you want to tell the user there's an error, you must enter a number. We can do that here and drag this. That will make the error go off. So run again. It still give us it's still referring us to the integer at the try here, line 35. So the integer here is giving us a problem. If we comment on it, it will not give us a problem here. Then that's the case. Instead of converting it here, we can convert it inside here to work. Just to test, we will take it back, but to work. So no, now see, okay. See, now it's asking us another error from here because of this integer that is specified right here. All right, so that's another aspect. So we can move this here. All right, and run again. So now you see an argument. Oh, sorry, we didn't move it also here. In verse 1, we have to move it. The variable is not there. So the argument is irrelevant. So that's what it was showing us. So you see now we see we were able to get a details. We entered a name, entered the age next time, and it display an error result for us. But with this try and try block, we see we could not run this code because it was not working and we left it down. So but we can do more of it with the loops instead of using the try and try block. So let's undo that. With our loop, we can tell user to repeat more of the code. So let's see how we can make this work better. Right now, we don't really need all this. We'll move all this name because we will not need them here. Alright, so but we need this here, so that we take this to the integer side. and paste here. All right, then we take this now to the here, remove all this, remove all this. All right, so our code will not work until we return a value. So we'll write here and say name, call this value here, we want to return it, give all this a name so it can grab what we are returning. So right here we want to return when it's true. Yes, when it's true. So when it's true, we want to return the name. And when it's true here, which is said here, we want to return the age. So if we come back here and run our terminal, we have this working, and we have age working very fine, but we still have the same error we are trying to avoid with the enter, and it's still giving us that. So we're going to use loop to fix that. So we have gotten a more condensed work by taking all this off, and we have returned our value that our function can cache and display with ease. So we want to ensure that user must enter a value. So we use the word loop that will keep the condition repeating. We use the while loop that will keep the condition repeating. Now this while loop specify here, let me just indicate because I didn't give this. This is a continuous looping. Continue loop. Keep looping until this condition is fulfilled. So we'll just come underneath here, drag all this, press a tab, we have it there. Then we do that for this also, and y true, enter this. It says same thing, give us a continuous loop until conditions are fulfilled. So we'll tap this. All right, so we have that there. But if it loops through here and it tell us that is a wrong, we want to continue the loop. We don't want it to run, let the loop continue from here again. Then if this letter is entered and is not numeric, we want it to continue the loop. But if it does, so we want it to run ahead and we want to break the loop. So that's what we do there. The same thing here. Continue. And continue. Here we got in the age to return, and we can break here, and